So I probably should have checked if I was ready to go live before I went live, but now we're live. And here we go. Where'd all my intros go? There they are.
Check out our gear website store at gearwebsites.com for all kinds of cool two-way stuff.
All right, well, we're live again, and that is because we have quite a few packages headed out to people that purchase stuff over at our gear website store. So we'd like to say thank you to them and at the same time go live and pick some free patches. So we're going to share a screen here. And same time. Oh, well, first I got to share the screen. That doesn't help if I just don't do this. So we got to do this first. I remember most of the steps from earlier. All right, now we've got a live screen here. I do not need me on here, assuming I can hear myself out there. Give me a sound check. Hopefully some people will show up. I don't pay a close attention. There we go. I don't pay close attention to the names of every order, and people insist on using different names with everything, which is fine. So I'm trying to see if Smeggy is one of them. Smeggy is not one of them, but he's allowed to stay here, I guess, because we need help picking for the people that ain't here. So here's one thing right off the bat. We got Mr. Knives bought something off of me, that son of a bitch. So I'm going to show him by sending him a giant package of stuff. So I need some ideas of stuff I have that isn't going to cost me nothing, that I can send Knives, because that son of a bitch bought like a bunch of stuff. So I'm sending him a giant package. So it's come up with some ideas of stuff to put in a package to Knives, Mr. Knives. So Mr. Knives gets a free pick. Oh, let's start talking about what they're picking. Why don't we talk about that instead of not talking about that? So what do we got to pick from tonight? Well, where did I put the pictures? Tonight, what we got is, oh, you know what I didn't do? All right, what I didn't do is something that I could have done, and I didn't ahead of time. So watch a long enough commercial. You're just going to sit here and listen to me make noises while I click on stuff. If I had an intern, they'd have to do this. So these are some patches. You can look at those while we're looking over here. This is the set of patches. We got some interesting stuff. What we'll do is go through these patches for everybody so they know exactly what we're looking at. That'll give some time for the people that don't realize there's a live conversation happening right now. And I will open up this one. I don't want to just assume nothing. Oh, what did I do? I opened up the wrong. Oh, I did open up the wrong place like a dummy. So let me go back and waste even more time getting to the thing that's faster. Does that make sense? So, oh, you kidding me? Go in there. And then this, and then this. So you're looking at some patches. We all know that. Now, and this was the folder I started from, for crying out loud. Now you're looking at some more patches, except over here in the corner. Wait, these aren't in the main picture. What? So here's a Glocktober, what is this, 2014? This is a Glocktober 2016. And this is a Draco-ish looking sewed out AK that'll never be made again because the sewing machine's dead. So this one is made on the machine, and it's some sort of green with white trim looking thing. It was a sample, I didn't like it. And then a Glocktober 2014, a Glocktober 2016, and this looks to be the dark orange version. Why am I showing you those when they're not even up there on the thing for grabs? Well, because there's a hidden picture that you can't see. So basically there's hidden stuff. If you grab one of these, it associates to this one, and then you get both and you just don't know it. Same thing with one of these others, associates with this one, and you get it and you just didn't even know it yet. So there's 3 bonus, extra, surprise, hidden, extraordinary patches over here that regular people don't even know about. These are like the secret menu of patches. And yeah, I didn't take a good picture. I'm sure only seeing half of them, but most of you're going to get the entire patch. All right, so we're going to go back over here. Now we're looking at the patches. Let's see if anybody shows up tonight. Otherwise, Smeggy, you'll just have to give patches to a bunch of people. I guess I'll just give you a link. And then you can just jump in here and say what patches you're going to give to people. I guess you are impartial, so I'll put a link out there. If you want to jump in, you can click on it, jump in here, and then pick patches for people. It's like mansplaining, except you're making them own things. It's kind of like the opposite of an anti-gunner, because they don't want you to own things. You're going to make people own extra things that they didn't even want necessarily. If he doesn't jump in here, that's fine. But let's take a look at these patches. So I picked some random-ish ones, some ones that are of the random variety, but they came out of the free patch project pile, let's call it. So we got some stuff here that's unique, and we got some stuff here that is, well, it's pretty much all interesting. So let's see, we got an ALG patch, came from SHOT Show, I believe 2019, maybe 20. We've got a First Beer patch, SHOT Show last time, 2019, 2020. A Habib patch, which I got from a surplus store in Wisconsin on the trip in 2018. Mayflower, a company that makes stuff, kind of like a multicam, I believe, patch from 2020 SHOT Show. This Sports South SHOT Show one with a lame flag looking thing on it and says SHOT Show 2020 on it. That's kind of neat. A lot of people got these, but not that many around. There's Crump out there. Wait a minute. Something else. Oh, wait. Do I have a picture of these other things? Let me see if this one, if I zoom out. I forgot about a whole nother thing. Dang it. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not. Can this thing go next? Dang it. I didn't take a picture of it. Nope, I did not. Anyway, Crump's out there. Next time, we're going to have some, I don't know. Crump said he's out of the no tyrant, no, wait, no, what is it? No something for tyrants. I can't think of it for some reason. I got him sitting right above there though. But you're out of the patches. You're also out of the stickers. Anyway, I got some stickers still. And next time we do a giveaway, you'll get the last of our Crump stickers. Anyhow, with this one, we're looking at, let's see, we left off on Mayflower. We have the HSFs. There's that green one up there and this tan one down here. Next to it is a Combat K9. I don't remember where I got that. SHOT Show somewhere. No quarter for tyrants. Thank you. For some reason, I was drawing a blank on that. I don't know if I'm getting bad internet. It says I'm getting bad internet. So we just had some power outages here in Tucson. It's because end of the world chaos, also YouTube censorship. Okay, so we'll keep going. All right, so in addition, we've got from the full loss fur, the shall not be infringed. I believe this is one of the CZ variants. This is an armor company, I think. I can't remember for the life of me the name of it. Strike Face or Face Strike or something like that. We've got a Gear Websites patch. No, Gun Channels patch. What am I saying? Gun Channels patch that's tiny. I can't remember what I made those for. Just to play around, made some little Ranger eyes. There's 2 little gray ones on the table here. Sewing machine's broken, so no other stuff will get sewn by me again ever. We got this Red October thing. Oh, speaking of Crump, he's over here acting like he's not in here, but he's in here. We were both at Red October this year. This was in 2019, right before the 2A rally. So Crump just leisurely drives around in his private plane or whatever. But I went to Red October on a Saturday, and then boogied in the van to DC for the rally the next weekend. Because that's how I roll. And then that was, what the hell were these? I think these were can warmers or something. And I'm like, I don't want my cans warm. So I cut it apart and sewed Velcro on the back. And now it's a shitty patch. And it's on the table for nothing. Let's see, we got a Lantac patch that I got somewhere. We got a Geisley patch, which is probably from SHOT Show 2020. This is also a Geisley patch, but it says Forgotten Country. This one, I'm almost positive, is somebody that was selling some patches to raise funds, and they were, I don't remember if it was a YouTube channel. It was somebody who had a project. It might have been an Instagram project, and it might have been at a gun show. I don't remember, and they didn't, this is their logo, but they didn't write what their thing is, so their name is, so I don't remember. If you remember any of these, Smeggy, let me know. This one is Strike Force or Eye Strike or Strike Eyes or something, Night Eyes. It's something with sights, and they had some really cool patches, and this glows in the dark. It's like an Eagle Eye or something, or Hawkeye. This is the Connecticut Citizens Defense League. This comes from the 2020 patch. This one cost me 20 bucks. This is a $20 sticker, or I mean patch, what am I saying? I don't know why I put this out here. Probably shouldn't have. This is a face shoot, fuckers, from American Sniper. I always buy stuff from American Sniper because it's a good charity, in my opinion. They can do good work. Let's see, we got a Quantico tactical one down here. This is not a patch. It's just a coaster, but it's made out of leather. So FYI, it's just a leather coaster, but it's got the Death Star on it for some reason. And I got that at SHOT Show. I think it was showing off the laser. And for some reason I picked it up because I thought it was a patch, and it's not a patch. We rounded the horn, so now we're coming back this way. That's the KD pistol, the Truth pistol, the KD patch from the 2020 patch. This is the content creator formerly known as Budget Guns and Gear Reviews. Changed his name to something weird, MK Ultra or something. And this is a patch that he was kind of prototyping. I got a couple, and this one does not have Velcro. This patch does not have Velcro. Next up is Department of Defiance, Liberty or Death. This is, again, a person, I can't remember if it was on a board or was it a gun show. Somebody was doing a project, and they had these, and I thought, I'm gonna grab them, help fund the project that they were doing. And it was, I'm not crazy. I don't pay for 20. Well, sometimes I do buy $20 patches. What am I saying? This one is also, I can't remember. I think I got this from a place that makes patches, and I thought it was cool. It's an IR reflective UAE, so I probably shouldn't have put it on the table also. It's probably expensive and real. But I like to see some interesting stuff instead of just all boring stuff that you can pick up for nothing on the table. That's a Don't Tread on Me. Did Angelina make that? I don't remember where that comes from. It could be Angelina's, or it could be somebody else's. I do not remember where this one came from. And then Quarter Circle 10, which is, I don't know, a place that makes ARs. Oh, and then this Geisley one is unique because it's not a patch. This is a Geisley badge thing that I ripped off of a Geisley badge holder and turned it into a patch with a bunch of scraps of Owl and Anchor orange Velcro. So it's completely unique. And it's garbage underneath. It's really gross. But I figured instead of throwing it away, I would turn it into a patch. Did any of that come through? Am I breaking up, Robat?
It sounded fine to me.
Good. Thanks for the feedback. And it is telling me that I have bad internet. So connection is unstable. So not plugged in. I am corded. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. But it might be the neighborhood or whatever. Nobody's really watching. So
it sounded fine before I jumped in too. So I don't know why it's telling you have bad internet.
What did you say right before you jumped in?
I said it sounded fine before I jumped in.
Oh, from the outside. Thanks.
Yeah.
There's nobody really watching.
Sounds fine here. Sounds fine.
I was hoping I need to find out from Foss if he'd like something. So you might have to be voting for Foss also. Well, why don't we then go backwards and start talking about Knives? You've ever heard of this guy Knives that lives in California?
I don't know. I don't think so, but for some reason I'm picturing a turtle and
Yeah.
covered in chocolate or something. So maybe.
That's the deal. So that guy bought a bunch of stuff off of me. Son of a bitch. So I'm going to send him some. I'm going to send him what he's got coming to him, but I'm also going to send him other stuff. So that's what I was hoping to go live here tonight. What is this? Too late for people? Because it's midnight, or what is it? 1 a.m. and it's too late to go live, I guess. And what? It's only 10 o'clock for us. Not even. It's like 9 o'clock. It's barely 10 o'clock here. But I was hoping to get some ideas what to cram into Knives' package into his bag so that we can send it to him, or I can send it to him. And then I need to pick some patches for some other people here. So do you mind picking some patches for people, I guess, if they don't show up and pick their own patches already?
I guess so.
All right, well, that's a yes. So this person doesn't get any, this person does get it. This person is Crump. I guess we'll give him one. And then this person gets some. This person gets some. This person gets some. This person does get some, even more to go. And then that's DJ. And we get this person and get some. And problem is some of these people are purchase stuff on eBay. And I figure people that purchase stuff on eBay are probably not paying attention to what we're doing over here. And I don't give them the same, what do you call it, deals or whatever, if they're not like here watching it. Like if somebody just orders like, something kind of normal off of eBay. But Crump would then be the first one, I believe. Now, if that being said, if you are listening to this and you did order something off eBay and you're like, well, that's the same as buying it off your store. It kind of is, so I don't want to screw you or nothing. So if you ordered something off of eBay, all you got to do is be like, hey, what the hell? I thought I was ordering off your store. And we will make sure you get some free Patch Friday business happening. Let's see. So the first one up would be Crump. So what do you want to pick off of this table for Crump? Can you see it enough?
Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Is he not still here though? This feels like a lot of responsibility.
Okay, yeah. If Crump at least said he was just staying good night. So let's see.
Okay, so he wants a sleepy patch. What is the most sleepy patch on there? Do you have any pillows?
All right, well, we'll go the other way just in case he is out there. So then that'll take us to. The person who. You okay? Definitely seems like it's bad. Am I back yet? Come back in. Thanks for coming back. Sorry about that. I think I'm definitely having bad internet now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was you or me because my headset sometimes is weird.
Oh, no, it's me. It says this whole time that I'm on like one bar, and we only have one viewer, so I don't know if that's because the connection's so poor that people are like, "Oh, this must be a dead live feed."
It's probably a timing thing.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are up at 1 a.m., but whatever. So I couldn't do it any earlier because I was in Matt's live stream. I was just doing my job, being in Matt's live stream, making the big bucks. All right, so if we go to the next person in line, that would be the person in Missouri who doesn't seem to be out there. So who would you pick for somebody that bought a couple of, well, one thing is the, sorry about that. One thing is the one of the spam cans, and then they bought one of the Red Dawn soap things. You can help Smeggy if you're out there and you want to communicate with using the keyboard or the wiggle your finger on the glass or say stuff to your computer or use a stylus and then give Smeggy tips and clues, directions, coaching, reprimands. Ostracations.
Yeah, man. I feel the pressure because then people are gonna be like, "God damn it, I didn't want that one." But I say
That's
give that to one of the Geisley ones.
one of the Geisley ones. There's two of them now. So there's the ALG, there's the Geisley, and then there's the Forgotten Country.
Let's just do the regular Geisley. The Gun Channel logo.
Yeah. Okay, so then that's this one, and we'll put Geisley on there. That way we'll also kind of know which ones are taken. All right, the next one will be for G23. We got a call a Red Dawn, one of the last Red Dawn things that it's ever made on that sewing machine, and an ammo themed patch. The G23 does a bunch of chats on Saturday.
For him, how about that? What was it? The Red October that you made?
Okay, and then next will be a person from Nebraska who is not. So if you're the person, I don't know if you're the person from Missouri or the person from Nebraska or one of the other people that purchased something from the store over the weekend. But if you are, let me know and you can pick your own patch. Only two of them are taken, but I'm sure we can bump things around because nobody's actually picked one yet. So next is for somebody in Nebraska that is not DJ, and they grabbed a deck of cards. A deck of the Firearm Inventor cards. Thank you very much. This is for last Friday, so if you ordered something from last Friday, what state are you in? Because I don't know from your thing what your name is necessarily. You don't have to put out your name if you don't want. Just the state would work, I think. Or what you ordered. That would work too, I guess. Otherwise, Maggie's picking for you. Because he's like, I like to pick for people, and I'd rather just sit around picking other people's free things for them.
I don't really like it. I'm actually quite uncomfortable right now.
That was the Missouri one. So that was this one. So Smeggy had just picked this Geisley one. Stripper clip? No, we can get a stripper clip. We could make that happen, I suppose. But Smeggy had picked this Geisley one for you. But if you'd like something else, feel free. That was, again, just a random pick. Now Smeggy's picking for somebody else, and we're still
I'm trying to think. Maybe one of those circle ones. I forget what those ones were. But like one of the ones in the middle, like the bigger circle.
over here.
Yeah.
Which one?
Like I don't know who those people are, so I don't know one of those two.
The first one, the one on top, I guess you could say, is the one from the content creator formerly known as Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and he now changed his name to Petra or something. And then this was a patch he was going to have made, and then they did the colors weird, so it's kind of a prototype patch. And then this one is from somebody that was doing some kind of a project at a gun show or something, and they have like 3 different patches, and I grabbed this one as sort of okay, so Organizer is grabbing the Shall Not Be Infringed one. That one costs good money. So you're getting an actual patch that costs money from the Philosopher, which is, I'll bring up the link here.
Is it bad that I didn't want to pick that one for other people, hoping that it would still exist for a week that I buy something?
No. You're fine.
But that one's really cool. So I think that guy's got a good choice.
Here's another thing. I have 3 of these. Now, they're not all the same gun, but they all say shall not be infringed like that. And then they're different guns.
Yeah, but that one's a CZ, right?
Oh, yeah. I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then we'll zoom back out, and you were, I believe, debating between one of these two for the other person.
Yeah, let's do the bottom one, the Department of Defiance one.
And then training I'm going to put on here just in case. And then the next person would be. Oh wait, who was that for? That was for a person from Nebraska who is not. Oh wait, no, was it? Yeah, this next one will be
Nebraska, not
for.
DJ.
Yeah, thanks. This one is for dude in California that won the patch panel when I did the random patch panel deal. Remember the patch panel that broke the machine? That was the last item that was successfully made from the machine before it broke. It wasn't the thing that killed the machine. The thing that killed the machine still exists, but the thing that was the last successful thing. Here. So which? Let me go find you in here. So if you ordered something, let me know what you ordered, and potentially I don't see you in here. So. Unless you order with somebody else's name, let me know what the name was or whatever. Not the name, but the order or the state or something like that. Let's see. So we were on the person that ordered. Oh, and then they got the free patch panel. They ordered a Wolverine thing and an Arizona thing. If that gives you any direction. So if you're just some person looking for a free patch, you could have bought something this weekend and then you'd be picking any free patch you want. Oh, you're muted over there, Spiky.
Oh, yeah. How about the KD gun?
Oh, snap. Okay. So I'll tell you what, I know for a fact they already have that. So
Okay.
Just because I know for a fact they already have. And I don't know if they want another one, so if I doubt they're probably okay with not having it, because they might even have two patches. But I'm sure they have at least one patch.
Okay, then. How about that snake eye thing or whatever?
Oh, okay. I think it's Night Eyes or Night Strike. Is it Night Strike? I'm gonna call it Eye Strike. With a Y.
With a Y. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Let's see. So next up is DJ. The DJ that is from Nebraska and is the one that is DJ. DJ is known for his joining live conversations and being active part of the text conversations, and Second Amendment focus chats, and gun community chats of all types. Once becoming a moderator, I'll often go the extra mile and drop a bunch of links, usually on point with whoever's chatting at the time, giving people leads to their conversation or their channels and stuff.
What's that one in the upper right corner? It's like a square with like green.
These are from Harbor Freight Safety Harbor Firearms. Do you know what that is? Safety Harbor Firearms. It is. This one is also from there. This yellow one, and then there's this tan one. I think. Have you ever watched Hank Strange's show on the YouTube?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it's the dude that pays for Hank Strange's show, right? Is that what happens? Or the other? I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure that that's the gun shop that is associated or something, but I don't know how because I don't really watch his show.
Yeah, I think the other guy, that's his shop or something.
So it's from them. They turned out, well, those people are nice. And when I was at SHOT Show in 2020, last time there was a SHOT Show, I had brought those AKs up there, the big ass AKs, and I had a bunch of them because nobody bought any of them. So I brought them up there, and I wanted to trade. I was going to trade them and give them to people and stuff. And then I didn't even realize that because I just haven't been in the patch game much or paying that much attention, right? My AKs were hot, so people were all about them, and the patch collectors were digging them. So I was doing some really good trading, and there's a couple of booths at SHOT Show that are into patch trading, like really into it, like beyond regular amount. And the H safety fire harbor, what the hell is it? Safety, whatever it is, that HSF or whatever they're a great logo because I can't tell what the hell they're called. Safe Harbor Firearms had a sort of a weird patch swap thing going, and it was weird, but it was also lucrative. Does that make sense? And plus, she dug the AK patches, so we ended up trading quite a bit of good stuff and other stuff. So anyway, it was that's who they are. They had 3 of them, and that's the 3 that I got. I think the yellow one is they don't give that to people. The other 2 were the kind that, like, you walk by the booth and that's what you get. And this is going to DJ. He's the one that did a 50 cal for an upper, for an AR. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's what Pink said. So Smeggy's out here picking patches, but he's muted right now. If anybody has purchased something over the weekend and you're out there, chime in. We already got Eggerizer, the patch you wanted. You're muted.
Yeah, I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, we're still waiting for which one for DJ, the DJ that's in Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. Let's go with that green one then.
Oh, have I been muted this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was saying shit. The next one is Pat Hirsch. Do you know Pat from the chats, from the text chats? Or if Pat is out there, it might be a little late for him because sometimes I think he was better earlier than this. But been active lately in the chats. Pat Hirsch. That's the next one you're picking for. Oh, he ordered a spam can patch. If anybody wants to help Smeggy out, give him some direction. If you know what somebody's been into or looking for, he'll take that help. That's our goal. Give people what they want. And for some reason, they just don't know that randomly in the middle of the night, I'm going to go live and give away patches for their orders that they did like 4 days ago. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. How about he gets the quarter circle 10 thing?
So you're saying for the prize for the at? Oh yeah, nobody won that one, dude. Or no, somebody had it in the thing, and then I fell asleep for one. Or we ended that chat. But yeah, now that I know what you're talking about, you're right, because that one was not a plain giveaway. I was trying to make that a challenge, and first it had to be people were going to have to win that, and then do a series of feats, challenges. So with only one contestant, they can't beat themselves. They can't challenge themselves. That's not ethical. So I didn't want to mess with the whole system by making them challenge themselves in front of everybody. But no, I totally forgot, and I fell asleep. So we'll do that again at some point. Plus, I don't remember what we were giving away. Oh, see, it would have been unethical for me to make me fight yourself. Plus, you got a suit of armor on, dude. You imagine how much effort it would be for you to fight yourself in a series of strength or feats of strength. But I don't remember what the prize was. What was the prize for that?
And
Does
I think
Peggy
that
still? I feel his state law is against, or your state has laws against 2A patches. Well, you're allowed to take him into the state, I believe. He's not getting any of these patches. He's just doing the work. Other people are getting these patches.
yeah, and as long as they're on the registry of safe patches, then it's okay.
Also, we can't send them to him directly with hooked Velcro because that would be dangerous. We have to put the soft Velcro backing, and he's not allowed to peel that off. You know, like this, the other part that goes on the back to make it smooth again. We have to put that on there.
Yeah,
You can take 10% of it off, but that's it. You can't take it more than 10% of it.
It's like a pinned magazine. Like technically, I could probably drill the pin out in zombie apocalypse, but if not, I have to leave that patch on. But anyways, the final feat is getting this away from this dog when he has it in his mouth.
Wait, what?
But on that challenge you were talking about, the final feat, try and get it from him when he's not giving it to you. This series of challenges you're going to put the dude through.
Oh, trying to get that toy from that dog when he's not giving it to you?
When it's in his mouth, he won't let you do it.
Yeah, there's tricks you can play to get that to happen. Definitely.
And I have proof on my hand that it's not fun.
There's things you can do. You can take another toy, for example, and depending on the dog, you can often hold that other toy right next to their face, and then they're going to grab that other toy, which allows you to get the first toy, and then they immediately become disinterested in the sucker toy and want their first toy back. Okay, so that was that person. Next up is a guy named Barbecue. He often rips off other people's shows, but he's putting in the effort. So this one kid named Barbecue, he's about 26 years old, he lives on his own. He got a Chairs Against the Wall. He's got one of the largest Wolverine collections, period, like larger than a lot of people. And he just did some sort of scam work with Woods to get a whole nother chunk of a Wolverine collection from a longtime collector. So you're picking for
He's the one I think that is challenging my Wolverine collection.
Oh, he's in non-quantity. You're not even you're limited weights. Oh, Pink says try dropping a treat near to shade with the animal. I guess that works.
Not with this dude.
My dog doesn't eat treats. My dog, she won't eat.
This guy, I mean, he's fine with treats and stuff, but he has a one-track mind. The only trick I found, if I can trap him in the corner of the garage, then he realizes, like, okay, I'm stuck. And then he'll release it and I'll let him go. But I have to, like, chase him around the garage for a while and get him trapped in the corner. But anyways, we're Barbecue.
Now, this whole time, if y'all wanted to shout out ideas for Barbecue, you could have. You're making Smeggy do it. We understand making him dance, but you could be giving him some clues and some.
How about the ALG patch?
ALG up here?
Yeah.
I feel like that dude already has an ALG patch.
Well, then maybe that dude should be up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I agree with you. But that's how it's coming down. But I just don't want to send him some here. I'm pretty sure he already has. 'Cause he's,
Well, I don't know. Yeah, you can pick one. That's fine.
oh, I can't pick him. That's unethical. Next would be some person in San Antonio who I don't know. Oh, that's somebody who's, oh, this is somebody that's ordered a couple of things. So technically, if you were to do 2 picks for them, that would be fine. Oh, there's Gizzard. Maybe you'd like to offload that to Gizzard. So Gizzard, Smeggy needs some help. There's a couple of these already picked, and if you're just jumping in, you didn't see it. But if you're interested in picking a patch for Barbecue who refuses to be awake in the middle of the night to pick his own free patch, we're looking for a free patch for Barbecue. So next, you're picking Smeggy is picking a patch for a person in Texas. So if that person in San Antonio is here this evening, feel free to let us know. But you're picking for somebody in San Antonio that technically could get 2 picks. Let's give them 2 picks.
Okay. Do you think that person is a patch person, or can he get the KD gun?
Nope, the KD one is probably good. As far as I know, they've only ordered a couple of times. I think I know everything they ordered. They definitely don't. Or I'm pretty sure they don't.
Okay.
And they probably would dig it, so thanks. That's a good pick. Now, second one.
Second one.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go turn off the fan. That's about to get noisy.
Okay. I could use some help, chat people.
Also stopped by and gave little dog a belly rub. She was laying there. And then after that second pick for that person, we're at the person in Virginia who I'm not sure if who that person is. So brand new person. And then it's Mr. Knives. So one of the other challenges tonight, not just from this patch panel, I'm going to send Knives a bunch of stuff. So anything that you think I might have that we might send to Knives that could help Knives or be decent for Knives, let me know and we'll send it to him. That's legal in California. Because that son of a bitch bought stuff off of me. And I'm going to send him what's coming to him and even more.
All right. So for the second one in Texas, what about that circly one up top?
Oh, wait. Let
I
me
can't see what that one is.
To where it was. Circly one at the top.
Yeah, like your mouse is over it. What's that one?
This one, Mayflower? All right. I don't know if this person is that kind of person, but that's a cool patch. So if they are a patch person or if they're a tactical type of person, they're going to dig this one because it's a good patch and good company. And I don't believe you just go around getting these patches. So that's I don't know if it's good or not, but it's certainly a worthwhile pick. That person bought a bunch of stuff from the store, so I appreciate that. So it's hopefully a good pick for them. And if they don't like it, like I say, that's something they should be able to trade for some decent patchery, some good patch value. All right. The neck. Hey. Sitting here not paying attention, I'll let a mosquito get me on the neck, I think. So next up is this last person who, if they're here in Virginia, or if that person in San Antonio is here. All right. So I think Guns and Barbecue wants the CCDL. Nah, I'm almost positive I've given him a ton of those. Like I give those to people because I have them, because he does a show. So if you would pick again.
Give him the don't tread on me. That may or may not be Owl and Anchors.
Gary, do you know if this one's from Owl and Anchor? I don't remember where I got this one. So you're giving this one to Barbecue, you're saying? Or are you saying to that other person from Virginia?
I was thinking barbecue because that one's kind of cool. You might like it.
Okay. So is there you can still pick, and we'll apply that to somebody else if you want, just to help out, because lazy Smeggy is only able to pick like 1,400 patches or whatever before he gets all bored. So don't tread on me. You got to do all the work. Look, I have to type everything and click post and stuff. Like, I'm doing the real work here. All right, I appreciate everybody helping out. Oh, Combat K9. Huh? Who's getting this one now? I wonder. I'm going to give this one to you. Why don't we push this one? They're either going to like it or they're not, because I don't know if they have a dog. They got a deck of cards. I guess that could mean they have a dog. So, Combat. Here's what I like about those. I had a bunch of them, and that's a lot of Velcro. So for a while, I was cutting the Velcro off of them because that's a lot of Velcro. And I was selling other patches onto the Velcro. And then I bought some Velcro, so I don't have to do that anymore. But I think that's everything. So we have to figure out Mr. Knives still. So that is this person. That's this person. Let me double check. Yes. Thanks again to Smeggy for that one. There's that one. And then Don't Tread on Me is that one. Hopefully everybody's okay with these. Quarter circle 10. I'm just double checking that everybody has a patch. This is good podcasting right here. This is the kind of podcasting that you know is good because of the value of the quality of the things that we say. All right, now we're done.
Well, the best about that whole segment is that you're probably typing into an Excel spreadsheet. So my imagination can just run wild thinking about that spreadsheet.
It's not that good. It's literally just a bunch of stupid pages on the thing. But okay. So, picking something with big letters because of barbecue. That's actually a pretty good idea, dude. I'm going to go ahead and cram the barbecue, that one anyway, and now we'll have to give that last person something else. So I like that idea. So barbecue definitely has patches coming. So if you would, we need one more patch pick, please. And then it's up to Mr. Knives. So we'll be picking for Mr. Knives. After this one, we need one more regular patch pick, we'll call it, because we don't know who this person is. Unless you're the person from Virginia, then you could pick your own patch. Let's see. Delay sending Knives' package until the one I'm sending you. Oh, I see. I'll throw in. Oh, nice. Okay. That's definitely. Well, he bought stuff off of me, but I hear you. I doubt he cares. So I'm down. That's cool. In fact, I can't say too much on here because he might be listening to this, or one of his spies might be listening to this, but he's going to get what's coming to him plus some. Let's just put it that way. If you're one of his spies, you let him know. He's going to get what's coming to him plus some. Oh, snap. This is unprecedented. Have we ever gotten an actual order during a show before? This is happening.
Because I did that last time because I wanted in on the fun, and then I became supporter number 43. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah, that had to be annoying. 66.7, so that means that the person who just ordered, isn't you already on this list? No, you're just out here. Yeah, right on. Thanks for ordering. We're going to open up your window here, and gotta bring it over here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of all of these tabs. I got everybody else's order in envelope. Well, not in envelopes, but in pack, ready to go, basically. So you're number 68, FYI. Thanks for the order. And go ahead and pick off the table. A couple of things have been taken from the table, and I don't have that picture here anymore. There are a couple of hidden extra behind the scene bonus ExtraGanza phenomenal things that are going to happen. So there's these other patches that you can't even see on a regular picture. They're way over here, and I only barely took a shitty picture of half of them. That's a Glocktober 2014. This one is a Glocktober 2016, the dark orange edition. And this one is an AK-47 that was sewn by the machine that's now dead. So no other AK-47 exactly like that will ever get sewn. So those three patches are technically placed under these using hidden technology. They're underneath of these patches. And I can tell you at this point, one of them has already been snagged. We just don't know what it is yet because we haven't gotten to that level of excitement. So yeah, there's 2 more to be snagged and one of them has already been snagged. So yeah, what are we missing? We're missing 1 for that person who is in Virginia and who may or may not be out here, who hasn't said yet. And now we need 1 for, or Corey can pick his own, I suppose, right? So thanks for that, Pink. We'll definitely do that. Right on. So thanks for that, Corey, and go ahead and pick. Never in the annals of patchery has this ever happened. It hasn't. All right, so you got a patch? What are you thinking? This is not for Corey. This is for this person. Go. You're muted? Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I have to like yell at my dogs and stuff because the white one likes to attack rats in the back. But anyways, I don't know.
So Corey is asking if the truth pistol is still available, and I'm almost positive I have another one. So I'm gonna say yes. And then let's see who we were given that truth pistol to. Oh, that was to somebody who isn't here. So we can play some, what do they call that?
Yeah, just give it to Corey and then.
They call it Broken Santa or something. You started horking stuff off of people. So I'm not going to hork it off of that person just yet, but maybe we should pick that person just 1 more, just in case. Because that person could get a 3rd one and it wouldn't hurt nothing. If y'all don't mind picking another patch. Thanks again, Corey. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And that made it fun for everybody. You got to hear the little bell. Amazing. Everybody's having fun. Think of all the widows and orphans, people in comas and stuff. There's a lot of people in comas that have to watch this because people come in, nurses come in, cruel nurses who don't like them, come in and turn this on the TV, and then they walk away. Having bells and whistles, medically, that's better for the coma patients. So I appreciate when you do that. It's basically like giving medical treatment to those coma patients. They hear that bell, they come out of their coma. You're basically bringing people out of coma. So every time you buy something from our store, may not be technically accurate, but I'm pretty sure the science is there. Let's see, the red shield. Oh, it's not a red. What are we talking about? Oh, I don't know what you mean, the red shield. Did you ever pick one yet, Smeggy?
No, I was gonna wait for Corey to pick one, but he just did.
Oh, I see. No, that's fine. That's probably a good idea. So there's some amount of lag. That'll take a second. I don't know if I'm breaking up or not. Oh, you're welcome. It's been a while since I bought something. Oh, you know what? You got a never enough ammo one coming. I definitely have those. That bum. I bought like thousands of patches for that bum, and then he left me stuck. He stuck me with them. So yeah, you can have as many of those as you want. I'll give you like 100 of those. I'm just kidding. I'll give you one though.
So how about the other safe harbor firearms for the last random dude?
The gray one or this tan one?
Yeah.
That was this person. I'll put HSF because I don't know how it goes, and then I'll write tan. All right, good. Now is Gizzard helping you? Gizzard left you hanging. He helped you once, and then he left you hanging. So now we're down to barbecue. So again, not barbecue, good knives. So again, I appreciate everybody and Corey coming in last minute there. And if NAA, I'm just kidding. NEA never really wanted his patches because he doesn't have a store or nothing. So I just held on to him, and he doesn't really care about me paying him. So I just sent him my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3 or 4. That was worth a couple of bucks, and we kind of called it even. But he didn't really care about them, and I just give them away to people basically. The patch batch was supposed to get people to work together. The idea was to get a bunch of people that didn't normally work together aware of each other, and ideally, give them an opportunity at least to work together, and then to learn how the crowdfunding project worked. I mean, if they would have used it, that gave them hundreds of people right off the bat that they could have all said, hey, remember, I was part of that patch batch, right? So they could have had an instant hundreds of people audience, and then they could have said, here's some stuff. They could have tried a crowdfunding thing, or else they could have created a store. But unfortunately, people are busy and they didn't quite get the deal. So most of the people, didn't really get it. And then I tried it the second year and it didn't really clear up anything. So yeah, unfortunately, we got a lot of lessons learned and not much other results out of that one. Anyhow, so that'll be, and also we got knives left. So there are some patches left. Gizzard, you can help out. We got a big sack we're filling with loot for knives. So if anybody wants to suggest ones off the board here, I don't really know how much Knive actually, I don't think he really collects patches. He might, I don't know. I'll probably include a patch panel to Mr. Knives so that I'm not sure if he's got one or not. I don't remember, so we'll make sure he's got one.
So the one thing that I was eyeing for Knives this whole time is the Gun Channel Ranger Eye.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure they're identical. So I'll throw one of those in there. That doesn't count because he deserves that one out of default anyway. We'll grab 3 for knives off here just so we're not sitting here all night. And if anybody else wants to suggest any, I don't know who Argreiser was suggesting the red shield for, but I could send that to knives. It doesn't cost nothing. So I don't know if you had any others in mind, Smeggy, for knives. Which Geisley? There's the God and Country. Oh no, the Geisleys are no. There's 2 Geisleys because the other Geisley we ungifted, right? And I'll just throw it in there also. So you're talking the God and Country one? That's the only one that's left, so that's all he's got. I don't know if he wants that one or not. Probably. Oops. Right on. The light green one. Oh, wait. This one over here? You mean this one up at the top left, Gary? This one is off of a badge holder. I ripped it off a badge holder and made a patch out of it. So that would be a good one. It's weird. Unique. Oh, I guess if I write patch in here, that doesn't help me. So I'll write Geisley. That'll be a lot more descriptive. Get all distracted and go back and look at all my notes, and it's like, okay, which one did they get? All right, I wrote patch. Great. All right, so now go ahead.
I was gonna say you wrote patch on the left. Like, oh, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like the red one. The one with the big G on it. Oh, okay, so that one was actually tan. It just is getting. Some of these patches, what happens, what I found out from a patch expert who lives in California, it seems to be so good, is that often the Velcro is white, and then the less, the more, what am I trying to say, the cheaper of the brands, the companies, will take their white Velcro and dye it black. I guess they all dye it black, but some of them dye it black with like creepier materials than others. And that what happens is a lighter color patch like this over time will absorb some of the black dye that was on the Velcro. And that's why some of these patches age and turn black. So FYI, like this ALG one here. And it makes sense with these because you can't even imagine how many of these patches Geisley gives away. Holy moly, do they buy a lot of patches. Like hands down, the most patches at SHOT Show on top of Glock, on top of anybody else that puts out patches is Geisley. And because of it, they're got to be paying for the cheapest patches you can get. So they do discolor a little bit. But anyway, we did give that one away to somebody, I think, earlier. And I might have a bunch of them, but I might have also given them all away. So I don't want to assume nothing. But I do appreciate it because you're helping out. Get some shut-eye. Thanks for the fun. Yeah, right on. Thanks. And one more thing. If anybody who ordered stuff is not in a big hurry, let me know because I ran out of bags basically. And well, I guess I think I figured out a way to ship stuff. I just ran out of bags and I hate to buy them locally because when I buy them off of eBay, I think I paid like a quarter per bag or something cheap, like 20 cents per bag maybe or something. And if I buy them in town, you're more like 50 cents or $1. And I'm just too freaking cheap to pay $1 for something that's in the mail. I think it's going to be here this week, but it's one of those things that says it'll be here anytime between this week and the end of the month. But they usually get here pretty quick and it's already in the mail. So if anybody doesn't mind, or if anybody is okay with another little pause in shipping, I appreciate it because then you'll get a padded envelope. Otherwise, I've got some other envelopes that I'm going to kind of turn into padded envelopes. But anyway, that's the troubles of being an idiot and not ordering your stuff ahead of time. I think that's everybody. So we're about to have the extra level of excitement. So as I mentioned, there's some free patches that are going out, and one of them has already been taken. So I forgot which one it was. We're going to find out together. So I'm going to open up a different picture that's completely different. Bam! There we go. There's the key, the special key that you would put on top of the other picture to find out which ones. Oh shit, 2 of them were taken. Whew. Did you realize that as you were giving away those patches, that you were also giving away special edition other patches at the same time?
I mean, I figured that would happen because you said it would happen earlier in the episode.
All right, so let's go figure out just who got these because I do not remember. Do you remember who got the eye?
I don't remember who.
It was the person who got the patch pen.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So was it? Let me circle 10. This person is the green. You were so close because you gave the 2 HSFs away, but I was watching because I knew the yellow HSF was one. I remembered that, and I remembered this green one was one. I forgot about the eye. So I was wondering if you were going to hit that gold one to DJ. I forgot who it was. It was like when I was asking you. Okay, so the eye, yeah, cool. The eye does go to a person who definitely collects. So they're going to get the dark October. So even if you didn't get it, at least you know it's not going out into the garbage anywhere. It's going to a collector. And then who had the Defiant one? I do not remember. I remember you just said that a second ago, though. I thought. No, maybe it was a while ago. Department of Defiance. So that's the person in Minnesota who I don't know if it's out here or not. So if the person from Minnesota is out here, that's cool. They ordered a deck of cards and now they're getting the AK one also. Cool. So thanks very much for joining us for right about an hour too. We would have hustled a little bit. Very much appreciate it. Like I say, I've got these they're the same bags without the bubble wrap that I accidentally ordered one time, which are kind of handy because they're waterproof. I don't like sending stuff in those bubble wrap with like yellow paper on the outside because sure enough, that's the one that's going to go through the rain or something, right? Get all ruined. So I like buying the cheaper ones anyway. The plastic kind are cheaper, I think, than the paper. And anyway, so I have some that are without the bubble wrap, and I was going to do some stuff to try to cram bubble wrap in there. But if you don't mind, then just get a regular envelope. And I don't know. I'm paranoid because every once in a while, if a post office somewhere doesn't like the look of your package, they send it back to me, and I spend $6 getting it back to you. And I don't, it's just a kick in the nuts. So I try not to do anything that's going to bother a post office person, basically. They get bothered by the weirdest things. And after years of shipping stuff, we kind of get used to like if a package looks a little too clunky, they're not going to like it. They're going to send it back or potentially send it back. Anyway, so with that, I don't think we need to talk all night. Thanks everybody again for abiding or being what's the word? Being polite. No, being what's the name word? I can't think of it. Anyway, thanks for joining us for a weird overnight show, crammed in the middle of the night for most of y'all, and late night even for those of us on the non-metric coast. Thanks to the people that purchased stuff over at the store, and yeah, we sent out a bunch of stuff. We will be back. Oh, do you got anything you want to say before we head out? Being rude. And
just remember to post a comment about the pistol braces.
well, that's a good point. Yeah, pistol brace thing ends Wednesday, so I'll be going live tomorrow, I suppose, to annoy people and bug them about how they didn't do enough and they should be posting more, and it's all over, and the NRA's at fault. Maybe like tomorrow the NRA's at fault. Wednesday they won't be at fault. So anyway, yeah, thanks for mentioning that. I'm not going to drop the link because that's too much clicking, but we'll be back. Wait, I'm going to put this up. We'll be back to pick you up later. Oh, I should use your exit.
Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals at gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.
That worked out pretty good. They'll never know.